we are back, and IG poll winner was Winter Grunge. I pulled out this old Morphe palette I have. It has all the navies that I'm looking to use. I want this dark, but I want it to be noticeably blue. We're gonna use this one. I'm taking a cut crease brush because I like the precision of how like rounded it is. And the shape is very kind of cut creasey, but also not. But I'm also planning to incorporate some silver flakes. And somehow I managed to still have loose pigments from yesterday on my table. Oh boy. We're just gonna make a weird shape. I know it's not gonna make sense now, but it will. All right, so you see how weird shaped it is? It's fine. It's gonna be okay. I have this very flat angled brush now, and I am gonna go in with some of that lighter blue. Where is it? This one right here. And what I'm gonna start doing is just start tapping the edge with it to kind of create that misty effect. Do you see how it's kind of making like a faded line? I want it faint on purpose. Don't forget, I'm gonna be adding the silver flakes in. Art doesn't always have to make sense. We're taking a clean fluffy brush and just kind of patting to create a messy blend. This shimmer right here is calling my name, so I think I want to incorporate it. This one right here. It is a very navy shimmer. So I will take it on the cut crease brush. Not a lot of it. I just want to add a little bit of shimmer. So I'm going to pop it on the inner. Probably won't even show, to be honest. Yeah, it's not really showing that much. If I add glitter glue, it probably would, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Okay, you can kind of see it now. Yeah, you can kind of see it now. Very, very thin brush. We'll take the Mehron water activated paints to kind of create that veiny effect. I feel like this is something you would see in like a magazine, which is why I chose it. I'm kind of liking how that's looking though. So we still have to add the silver flakes too. Now let's play with the other side. This is always my difficult side because I'm left-handed. The goal is to try to get it to be like almost like a e-girl liner. I have to be careful because the side has that little hood on the end of it. Alright, let me throw in some black shadow real quick. So going back in with this Morphe palette, there is a black in here. Just a plain matte black. I'm taking that square brush and I'm just going to start packing it in some of the areas that I want it like deepened. Thing is, I can go in with this clean fluffy brush too and just like pat on top of that. So now we're gonna add in some silver flakes. I need to like really crush these though so they're not super big. I want it like on a smaller amount, like smaller pieces like that. All right, let me throw gemstones right here. And then a couple right there, just kind of placing them in an artistic fashion. I hope I have enough to do this. I'm kind of just placing them randomly. I think I can incorporate one size up. I just try to create my own version with it. I'm actually really liking that. The only thing I want to do over here is kind of out of place. All right, on to the next eye. All right, now I gotta do the next eye and try to make it as close to pretty as this side. That is a heck of a lot of glue. We'll keep that part even. So I did do a little bit of silver there. Getting the flakes, I think, is the hardest part. That's what I wanted you to do, but on my eyeball. Why weren't you doing that? There we go. That's what I wanted it to do. I feel like the big chunks are just not as aesthetically pleasing. Pretty sure I put glue up here somewhere. Oh, well, that wasn't smart of me now, was it? Because apparently Dahlia decided to lay on this. This one's definitely out of place. Originally, I thought it was a good idea. Of course, once I don't want it to stick anymore, it's gonna. So I am going to incorporate some snowflakes too after I do my base. I just think that's going to give it the winter touch. And this is the final look we ended up with. I went ahead and added a little bit of highlight in the inner corner to brighten up the eye. But then I did smudge and add some gems here as well. But I think it's like the perfect mix of grunge and winter. I really wanted to incorporate winter tones with this. Hence why I went with navy and silver. I kept the lippy very neutral just because we have so much going on with the eyes. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and this fun mix of grunge and winter. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and do all the things so I can keep creating content that I know you love. And I hope to see you in the next one.